Welcome everybody to a brand new video. In this video, I want to talk about something related to school and college, seeing as we are just around the corner from everybody going out on their summer holidays. Well, for the people who are actually finishing school, it's not summer holidays, you're being thrown into the real world, and now you have to take care of yourself. But anyway, my girlfriend Ayeshi finished her final exam yesterday from school, and now she's completely done. She is no longer in high school or secondary school if you go to Ireland. And obviously, she's not the only one, and if any of you guys are watching my videos, I'm sure that some of you guys have either finished school or are about to go into college or don't necessarily know where you want to go in life. Maybe you're just finishing up school and you're kind of panicked. You kind of don't know where to go. You're worried and anxious and probably thinking about the worst things that could possibly happen, especially if you didn't necessarily do good in school. For the people who don't do well in school, it's very, very worrying because you think to yourself, oh my god, am I going to be a failure because I'm not going to be able to get a place in college, etc. I just want to make a video for those people because I understand that it's a scary time, and me, I didn't finish school this year. I finished it last year. Well, I was supposed to. I'm actually a dropout for anybody who's new to my channel. I'm a high school dropout. I didn't finish school all the way through. I was in my last year of school, and unfortunately, the education system in my school was really bad, and I wanted to leave because it wasn't helping me. I wanted to make money. I wanted to move on with my life and start taking the steps towards being successful, and unfortunately, school didn't help me with that at all. So I pretty much dropped out about halfway through the final year. I didn't even finish my final exams. And I had a lot of people talk about me behind my back saying that I'm gonna be a failure, that I won't get anywhere because I'm not finishing school. And obviously, when you don't finish school, some odds are stacked against you a little bit. But I'm a full-on believer that if you want something in life and you have a goal that you want to achieve, like for example, me, my goal is to be financially free one day. I want to invest enough money into whatever asset class to the point where I'm receiving enough passive income to not have to go and work an actual job to pay my bills, put food on the table, etc. I personally think school is really bad for the majority of people. I'm not saying that school is always bad in every single case. For example, if you want to be a doctor or if you have to go to college to get a degree or be a major in something that requires school, then obviously go to college if that's the field you want to get into. Just don't be a doctor because your parents told you. I understand that everybody has different parents and I can't exactly tell you what to do, but neither can your parents really. But then again, I don't know your own personal situation. I'm not going to flat out say that everybody should go against what their parents are saying. You should definitely listen, but make decisions for yourself. But just remember that at the end of the day, the only person who knows what's best for you is you. But anyway, just to get into the meat and potatoes of this video, the main thing I want to stress to you is that school and college isn't everything. You do not have to go to college to be successful. And me saying that, a lot of you guys are going to assume that I think you guys are stupid. Obviously, you don't have to go to school to be successful, but you'd be surprised how many people don't actually know this. When I was younger, I believed that the only way to be successful was to end up going to college and getting a fancy degree in something that was going to get me a high-paying job. However, that simply isn't the case. If your goal is to make money and be financially successful in the future, college isn't really the best route for you, honestly. There are a lot of way better ways to make money than going to college. When you go to college, if you're going for a standard 4-year degree, you're using up those 4 years not working, not making money. Instead, you're actually paying money to get a degree and get a job that is hopefully going to pay you a decent salary. And while that's all fine and dandy, I'm a huge believer that you could definitely spend that time a little bit better, and you could definitely spend that time making money in more efficient and effective ways. If you're going to college to get into a field that is going to satisfy you and make you happy and you're completely fine with that, then there's no problem with that. If you're going into a field that genuinely makes you happy, good for you. I'm happy and I really hope that works out well for you. But if you're going to college and you're going into a field that you're not going to enjoy just so that you can make money, it's really not a great idea in my opinion, because as I said, there are so many different ways that you can make way more money than a standard job. Now obviously this stuff isn't going to happen overnight. If you want to be successful, it requires a lot of hard work and dedication. You're not obviously going to throw yourself out there with no income whatsoever and then make something out of a completely nothing. You need something to support yourself. So instead of going to college, if that's not something you want to do, you could definitely just get a job. Just get any standard job that you possibly can. It doesn't matter how shit of a job it is. If it pays the bills, it pays the bills. And live below your means. Put aside money to invest every single week or month or year, whatever amount that you want, and work towards your goals. I'm telling you that if you're going to college and you're not sure of whether or not it's a good idea, you're going into a field that you don't think you're going to enjoy, then it doesn't matter how much money you're making off of that stuff. If you're not enjoying your life, if you don't have the freedom to do the things that you want to do, then it's pointless. Don't go to college just so that you can make above average money, because if you're not happy with your job, then it doesn't matter how much money you're going to be making. In fact, you could find a job that you're very happy with that doesn't even pay that well. Like myself personally, I don't make the most money in the world, but for sure, I'm actually quite happy with my job because I get along with the staff. I like what I'm doing, which is making coffee, and you definitely can find a place that is satisfying and that is enjoyable. Am I going to stay there for the rest of my life? Absolutely not, but I have a plan and a goal, and I'm out trying to achieve it. Obviously, money isn't everything at the end of the day, but I'm sure that a lot of people can agree that they want to make a good amount of money in their life, and they want to be financially free and successful. So if you don't get a place in college, what I actually recommend for you to do is just get an average job, something that even if it just pays minimum wage, that's fine. Live below your means for as long as you can, and put away money every single week for investing and educate yourself. The best investment you can make, I'm not just talking about assets, I'm not talking about the stock market or real estate. The best investment you can make outside of all of those things is investing in yourself, reading books or looking online, reading things on the internet, teaching yourself how to invest in stocks, teaching yourself how to invest in real estate. These things are so valuable, and you will make a hell of a lot more money doing these things than you would going to college and getting an average job where you have to work physically for it. If you don't want to invest, then there's other ways as well. You could simply just start a business, go into entrepreneurship, which is probably the best way to make money, actually. It's definitely not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of work, and it might take you years until you actually even get your first customer, but at the end of the day, entrepreneurship is fantastic, and there are plenty of ways to make money in this world, and you can make a hell of a lot more money starting your own business than you ever could from a standard normal job. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, how am I going to fund these things? It's simply just something that you're going to have to do on the side. Get an average job, as I said, and whatever amount of money that you can save and put aside from that job, simply put it into your business and start from there. I know that throughout this video I may sound preachy at some points, but I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life. If you really want to go to college and that's, you know, your plan, then go ahead. I can't stop you. But as I said earlier in this video, you should make decisions for yourself. Understand that there are other routes than college. There are plenty of ways in this world to get around and to be successful. And realize that there are things that you don't know that you don't know. I didn't know you could make money by investing and creating passive income through dividend stocks. I didn't know about real estate. I didn't know about starting your own business. I didn't know these things until eventually one day I just Googled, or I think I typed into YouTube, how to make more money, and I came across investing, and that's something that really stuck with me. I simply suggest that whatever idea you have in mind, find a simple way and an achievable way that you can obtain that. If all you want is to obtain happiness, then go out and get happiness. If you want financial freedom, if you want to be successful and have lots of money, then you can do that by investing and starting a business. And these things don't require you to go to college, and they're way more beneficial than college ever can be for you. It's not going to be easy, and nobody's going to do it for you, but trust me, it is doable, and if you're willing to put the time and effort into it, you can absolutely achieve it. I believe in you guys, and just remember that anything you want in this world, you can get it if you're willing to work for it. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Remember, college isn't everything. Go out and achieve whatever you want to achieve, and I know you can do it. And with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack the like button. If you want to stay up to date with my content, please be sure to subscribe. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.